Welcome, folks, to our Shitty Opinion Sports Edition NFL Futures Prospects for the 2026 Draft. We are doing edge rushers. I had already covered Ruben Bain and Keldrick Falk of Auburn. Now we're going to do Cashius Howell of Texas A&M. We have covered all of the offense, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and the O-line. Now we are going to the defense. If you want to check those out, you can as well. We'll be doing this up to the 2026 draft, going over what each team needs by then as well, or I will be. And yeah, let's get to it. So we are got Cashius Howell. I like this guy. Where is it? I'm like, where am I? Yeah, Texas A&M, big guy. He is 6'2" at 248. He plays bigger than he is physically, actually. I think he does, at least. That's why I like him. I like guys who people say, well, he's too small, he's too this, but they play crazy. This guy is a aggressive, fast edge guy. I mean, it might okay. I think he only runs like only 4.65 40, but he's field speed is a lot faster than his 40 time might tell you, which is far more important. Field speed to me is a lot better. I mean, he's a pursuit guy. He just goes. Probably going to be, I think, would consider him a third down guy. Doesn't really do much on the run, with the run stoppage. If you can even see in the highlights, he really doesn't. But man, this guy pursues. This would be great for people, for teams, for playing him against running quarterbacks. I think personally, because he will keep going and going. And if a quarterback's running, to their right, and he's coming up behind them, he's going to keep them, making sure they go that way and keep going that way. With players like Lamar Jackson who can change directions pretty well. He is a guy who can do the same, but pursue really, really well. He doesn't seem to give up, and I like that. He just keeps going. You'll see even in the highlights here that he's not making tackles, but he's maintaining pursuing, which is very, very key, because you want somebody who's no quit. I mean, it is bad side is that, being smaller, obviously you got the short arm thing again, whatever. It makes him a little bit more susceptible to being double teamed. Again, that's why you probably might be more of a third down guy. But if you double teamed, you open it up for other players to make their way through. And again, he lacks a little bit in the running game, so he might just be more of a third down guy at this point, or even someone you'd use on the on field goal blocking or whatever else. But he is just that type of guy who if you look for someone who can pursue, might be on a little bit of the smaller side as far as height is concerned in weight, so he can get pushed around. But he seems to just keep going, and I like guys. It kind of reminds me of a Chase on type of guy. And again, I like guys who sit there and are just kind of beastly with the way they play, and not just naturally big, but and can just be there. And this is the type of guy you can do that. But like I said, probably a little bit limited right now to be more of a third down type of player on the pass. But again, his pursuit is really good. If he can turn those pursuits and eyes into something that can help with the run game a lot better, then more for it, and it'll definitely help him more. He's not going to get maybe any taller, but he can get stronger, and that's what he needs, and he can change up his gameplay a little bit. So he might take a couple years to get going, but he is definitely not a bad person to have on your team on third downs. That is for sure. Like I said, I covered Ruben Baines, Keldrick Falk. I'm going to be covering David Bailey and Zion Young as well. That should wrap it up for the edge guys, because edge guys, I've mentioned the other videos too, that seems to be a non-consensus on who's an edge guy and who's a linebacker. To me, an edge guy is guys always down, hand on the grounds, and not stepping back for plays. Linebackers will play both ways. You'll see both sides. You'll see lists where people who are linebackers, but they put them in as edge guys because they do well on those third down type of plays. I don't know. They're linebackers to me. That's a whole different scheme. So I am just doing pure edge guys in my book. So, folks, thank you for watching. Check out other videos if you like. And yeah, that's it, folks. Till next time. See ya.